Hey y'all, it's your girl Booney, and you're listening to the Booney Breakdown Podcast, your source for all things responsible and ratchet. All right, welcome to this week's episode. We have our problematic fave, Brian, is here. And, I always hate setting up our episodes because it's just like, just fucking listen. Like, it's going to be a little ridiculous, but it's always some goddamn truth. But we talk about new year, new me, and just people just are not being honest with themselves is the crux of a lot of the issues that we're facing in life right now. We talk about, he got some meta glasses. So I asked him, had he used them yet for some nasty shit? Because that's exactly what I want to do. All right. And some internet gripes. So just stick around for the conversation. We're going to get right into my pick of the week. Pick of the week this week is Traitors. Now, y'all, I'm behind. I'm not caught up. I just started. And Traitors just really is a really phenomenal reality TV show. My only gripe, though, is season 1 is still the best for me just because of the winner of the show. She played that shit like a fiddle. So much so she played the game so well because the traitor actually won that when it was revealed that she was a traitor, the people got so mad at her, they didn't even want to talk to her. And so I just was like, God damn, she really was exceptional, Cyree. So much so that it made me want to go back and watch her Survivor season, but I didn't care that much, but I love it. But what I will say about this season, though, what I also liked about the first season that I think, and I'm excited to see for season 5 that they're casting for regular people, is that I liked season 1 was a mix of celebrity, quote unquote, and regular people. And I think these last 3 seasons where it's just been celebrities and reality stars, it's really taken away from the genius of the show. And so I'm excited for season 5 for them to just have regular people. But I commend the production team for all of the twist in way they changed the game up so we're not anticipating and watching the same exact show every season. But I also just want to highlight that I really feel like, and we were talking about this in the Patreon Discord, that the bias people have against Black people is really showing. So I don't want to give any spoilers away for people who may not have watched it yet or catching up like me, but yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that they come in for the Black people. And I don't even think they realize that they're doing it. I really don't think it is intentional, but I just feel like it's so ingrained in the fabric of society just to not trust Black people. And I think it's coming out on the show. So, we chop it up in the Discord about it, but, I won't even say, don't DM me your thoughts, pay the $6 and join the Discord.
Housekeeping. Come back later, please. Housekeeping. Not now.
All right, so we're hopping right into feedback from episode 280 with Jessica Guthrie. I love that you all loved this episode. It was such a responsible episode, but it was such a needed episode. I got so many DMs and so many comments from folks saying how the episode was therapy. They didn't realize other people their age were going through these things. I got one message that said, Booney, I just can't even describe my thoughts and feelings after listening to this episode. I sent it to everyone in my family as we're going through this now, trying to come up for a care plan for my aunts and uncles who are all childless. We are struggling with trying to manage assets, get help from the state, understanding what insurance pays for. But it is a very eye-opening conversation, not only for millennials and Gen X about how to care for our loved ones, but also when we're thinking about our own care plan. Who's going to take care of me? What does that look like? I, too, am as a childless woman, and I'm watching this happen with my aunt, and it really, really made me realize I need to figure some things out because I don't want to be in the same plight. I love that message. And I'm also going to share this other message. I normally don't share this much, but I got another one. It's an excellent episode regarding caregiving. A follow-up episode idea. Being single and having to caregive for your own self. Having to reimagine what care, family, community care looks like. Being unpartnered, where those responsibilities are assumed. And I have responded back, yeah, like that's on my list. You know, my aunt is 86 and widowed, and she got money. And it was like, yeah, but what happens when you don't have money? And the person said, I'm not just talking about old people. I'm talking about us now. Literally anything can happen. And so if you have not checked out episode 280 with Jessica Guthrie, I encourage you to go back and listen. It is a worthwhile, educational, informative listen. All right, guys. So I have been trying to clear out some old merch. In my stories and on Instagram this week, I will be sharing what I have left. I'm selling shit for $5, $10, $15. But I just really need to clear it out. It does not include shipping. Just DM me. We'll get it going if you want it. But if you want to get some sweatshirts, I appreciate those of you who have been ordering merch. You can head on over to thebooniebreakdown.com/shop. Use the code COLD-AF, cold, all cap letters, AF, to save 20% on your order. All right, that runs through the end of February 2026. Also, Patreon gang, we're going to do a hangout on December 15th. We're going to do a little Galentine's Day hangout for Patreon crew. If you want to join Patreon crew and join the Discord and get to the hangout, just go to patreon.com/the Boonie Breakdown, and you can just sign up $6 a month. All right. And lastly, if this is your first time listening, welcome. You can follow us on social media at the Boonie Breakdown on Instagram and Threads. I'm not on TikTok anymore. I deleted it again. So just on Instagram and Threads and Facebook. All right. And that's it for me. So let's get ready to break it down. All right. So this is the first one of 2026 with Problematic Fave. Is it New Year, New You?
New year, new me all day. I'm on my New Year shit right now.
Are you really? What's one thing you're trying to work on?
So I haven't had a drink yet this year. So
Really? Good for
yes,
you.
I had a drink and I have not had a cigar. Um,
No cigars either?
nope, nope. Just trying to do a complete dry January. But I feel like it's been good though. I definitely feel like it's been good. I feel like there's a lot of clarity. Um, like coming out of the whole master's thing and going to school and graduation. Um, it just when you got a lot going on, it's easy to be like, "Oh, yeah, I need a fucking drink." You know what I mean? So it's like I think that
Yeah.
was like the, um, default, like, at the end of every
It was
day.
becoming like a crutch for you.
Yeah, so it's like at the end of the day, like, "Oh, I need a drink, I need a cigar. Oh, Imma write this paper while I smoke a cigar, I'll have a drink." Like, it just became like such a it's like a it's a bad habit. But, when you're in it, you're like, "Oh, this is cool, like, it's relaxing. Oh, you just don't understand, like, this is relaxation for me, this is my peace." And then when you stop and you go, like, a week, 2 weeks, and you realize you don't need it, you start looking at people around you doing it like, "God, how many cigars are they gonna smoke tonight?" Like, I literally will go to the cigar shop, have water, and just watch people smoke just to be around my community. And I'm like, "Maybe I need new friends, I don't know." But I
Not
go
new
and I
friends.
be No, but I go be around, like, the same people I'm used to being around, and I'm not smoking or drinking, so you see shit that you don't see when you're smoking and drinking, and
I
I don't
get it.
know.
I too have clarity because, I'm still dickless in the city. So,
Well,
it's
that's another kind of dry January.
it is.
That's a whole different kind.
I mean, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, have I had a drink this January? I don't think so. And I haven't had, like, any edibles. I mean, it's been months of that. So I feel like now I'm on this, like, whole, like, discipline thing, and so my new thing that I'm trying to add in is, like, I did really good with tracking my macros and my calories and all that last year. Like, this year, I need to get in the gym because I don't wanna look like a bag of tofu,
Mhm.
so I needed to stay tight as I'm
Yeah,
still going like
and that's
this.
what I've been doing. I've been like I've replaced that energy with the gym. So, I've been in the gym, like, almost every day this year, doing something, mixed in a little yoga.
That's why you got your shoulders out?
It's about time for another gym appointment. So it's like, I look forward to just going to the gym every day. Before I was looking forward to getting to the cigar shop, what I was gonna drink. Do I have a bottle? Now I'm like, oh God, I gotta fill my water bottle up.
This
Like
is
it's just
so wholesome.
it's a different mindset, but I was there before. And I felt like I fell off so hard because I put school, kids, coaching, so many different things like ahead of that. And it's like when we get to this age and you get to the doctor and he's like, your A1C is high, and you're like, fuck, then, all of that type of stuff. So I went to the doctor today to get a annual, and he actually removed one of my blood pressure medications. So
Yeah, you can't have bad blood pressure and not clock it. You can't
I,
have bad blood pressure. You want that dick to still work.
well, the thing was, it was like I had not had the pill in like 3 months because I missed my appointment, so I couldn't get a refill. And so I'm like, shit, I ain't had this other pill, but the one that I take already has two different agents in it, and the third one was like hydrochlorothiazide, which is more like a diuretic. So it kinda like, flush you and,
Mhm.
get the salt out. So he was like, "Oh, you haven't had it in 3 months, like, your blood pressure is really good, like, you don't have to take it." So I'm like, "Okay, good. That's one less pill I have to take." But, it's a win, and then I felt like, "Oh, my A1C is gonna be good today, like, we're not gonna have no conversation about no GLPs or none of this shit about being on metformin because I fucking love ice cream. I have ice cream, like, 4 days a week, so I
This is
can't.
something new I learned about you.
It's
So
just like something that,
What
like,
was your A1C then? Not good?
well, they drew the blood, so I won't know.
Okay.
But, the last time I went, it had came down, like, point 0.2, and then it was like, I'm anticipating it going down a little bit more,
Okay.
but it's not good because it's, like, pre-diabetic territory. So people will be like, "That's diabetic already." Like, "No, bitch, they said pre."
Don't forget the pre so that's my thing, like, that's why I started last year because it was like, I don't have the high blood pressure, I don't have high cholesterol, I don't have a high A1C, and I remember I had, like, this rash. It was gr it was bothering me, and it had started, like, kinda, like, in my midsection, but it was growing, and it was starting to get here, and I said, "Oh my god, it's going for my face." Now I'm very vain. And I was like, "Now, I may be fat and big, but my face." I can't lose my face. So I was going to all these doctors like, "What is this?" And so I remember this one doctor being like, "Oh, it's diabetes." And I'm like, "But it's not." And he's like, "It's
That's crazy.
diabetes." And I'm like, logged into my chart and I was like, 5.1. It's not diabetes. He was like, "Oh." I was like, "It's okay to just say you don't know." But
Right.
it ended up being like some fungus, which was crazy. And the lady was thinking I caught it on, like, one of my trips or something, but I had to take a antibiotic for, like, a month, 2 times a day for a month, and she's like, "You have to treat it from the inside." It was, like, a low grade, and then she said, "It may come back." It came back a little bit, and she's like, "Alright, they gave you, like, the next dose," and then I hadn't had it again. So that was, like, 2 years ago, but anywho, so I started because it was, like, I was approaching 40. Or was I f no, I was already 40. I just turned yeah, no, I went to the doctor. I was like, "I'm approaching 40. I don't wanna be like, okay, because I don't have any of these things, I didn't wanna look up that I'm, like, 55 and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, it's like diabetes, cholesterol,
Oh,
blood
yeah,
pressure,
because it's
and you
become
big as hell, and I need a knee replacement, and they won't give me a knee replacement because now I'm big as hell and I'm old and I can't lose it. So it was like, okay, I'm never going to be a size 4 because I ain't never been a size 4, but I was the biggest I've ever been in my life, and I need to get smaller. So that's
yeah,
where I was.
and I think that's important because it's, like, nothing like looking in the mirror and self-assessing, and people think like, "Oh, no, you're fine. Oh, you're good where you are." But I think that you have to be your own biggest critic. Like, at the end of the day, I don't dress or feel uncomfortable in my clothes, and nobody is there to be like, "Oh, no, that shirt looks fine." Like, if I put the shirt on and I'm like, "God damn, like, this stomach is, like, out," like, shit, you know what I mean? Like, that's my own feeling. I don't need anybody else to tell me that, but I think the rash you had, sometimes it can come from you masturbating and not wiping off. And, like, if you keep going to sleep and you like
You what the fuck?
'cause sometimes, like, when you masturbate, you just fall right to sleep, and then you like, that cum sit, it dry out so fast. But that
On my
comes
chest. How did that
yeah.
happen? I don't have the same anatomy.
Word.
Nigga. But people aren't honest with themselves because you know what's fucking me up? Even though I'm almost 60 pounds lighter, some of my clothes fit. And I'm like, but they fit before. And I'll be looking in the mirror like, damn, how was I looking before? So it wasn't until my mom, that picture I posted on my personal IG, my mom had sent me that picture on New Year's Eve. And I was like, because I don't see it. It's
You
weird.
talking about the jeans?
Yes.
In
It's
those
weird.
jeans.
But it's weird. You look in the mirror and it's like, you don't see it. Like,
Yeah.
I
Well, it
don't
happens if when it happens like gradually and it creeps up on
You
you,
don't see it.
you
But
don't see it.
even losing it, I don't see it. So, right, so when my mom sent me that picture, I saw it and I was like, "Shit." And I was like, "Let me go try this whole thing on right now." That was the first time I saw it. But it do be fucking me up because 'cause I'll be like, I'm almost 60 pounds lighter, and some of these clothes that I thought fit 60 pounds ago, you shouldn't have been
Right.
wearing them, baby girl.
Hey, sometimes you gotta squeeze in it. I mean, that's how I feel like all my clothes stay the same. Like I still have all of the same suits, all of the same clothes that I've always had. Nothing has changed. The only difference is it fits better or if it's a little loose. Like it's like the same
That's
jeans, same. It's just and for me, most of my weight is always in my midsection. It's always a dad bod gut. You know, it's like how far is the stomach gonna stick out? That's what it is. So it's like soon as I stopped drinking, the first hump just went down like right here, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like I could see my dick on the soft, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like but when my stomach's sitting out, and he playing peekaboo, I'm looking down like, "What the fuck?" But now I'm like, I just go and boom, look at it. I can see straight down my stomach. I'm like, I just gotta keep working. You know what I mean?
whatever it takes. No, I get it. No, for me, the biggest
And you get
thing
an extra inch, and you get an extra inch
that's what
when
I
you.
hear for the men.
It's just the illusion. It's the optical illusion of
But,
it looking bigger
again,
'cause
whatever works.
whatever works.
I what's fucking me up is I have a big butt. I have my whole life. What's fucking me up now, my butt is still there, but it don't touch my back no more. So it was weird because I was in the shower and I was like, my lower back, I can, like, see it. Before it was, like, shelf over the back, but now it's, like, slope.
Like a little dip back there.
So, I'm not used to that. My butt used to hit my back because I would have to,
What you
like,
think
push.
it's gonna be like? What you think it was gonna be like when you first throw it back and you don't even realize that it's not the same force?
I will report back.
Okay,
And
report back to us. Well, it looks like you got married.
Yep, I'm married to the Oura Ring.
So I did not know what the Oura Ring was. I heard somebody talking about it, and I thought a Oura Ring was a new birth control because I remember NuvaRing. So NuvaRing was like a big deal, and then it's like, Oura Ring, I'm thinking like, "Oh, it's a new and improved birth control." And then I started seeing people, more particularly like men and women, popping up with these rings on, but I thought it was like some type of like
Like a abstinence ring?
bisexual. Oh, like I thought it was a secret society type thing. So like if you wear your wedding ring on your index finger or you do like it means something. So I'm seeing people with like these black rings and these rings like on their index finger. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what does this mean? And so and all this stuff. Like, all right, I get it. But it looks like you are a dom and you're wearing a wedding ring because you have it on your
It's on my
ring.
right hand.
Yeah, it's on your right ring
Yeah.
finger, but it's one of those things where like it's on your right hand and it's on your ring finger, but it's a man's ring. So I would assume you have a partner back at home.
What? I alternate because the problem is
Well, see on your index finger, it's clear like okay, this is some type of different ring. But
okay,
when you put it on your ring finger on your right hand, it's more like, yeah, I'm the nigga around here. I'm the fucking man.
oh my god, I hate you. So I intended to wear it on the middle finger on my left hand the first night, and it'll go, but it gets tight on that knuckle. And I don't like it on this hand for some reason. So anywho, but the thing they don't tell you like the first couple times you're wearing it, your hand swells up at night. I woke up the next morning, my circulation. I was like, this motherfucking ring gonna kill me. So
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 do
far
you really does it really work? Do you like the way that it tracks, like, the different things or what?
I do, cause I had stopped wearing the Apple Watch. I was sick of that. I think I'm just gonna get a regular watch. Like, I'm
I
done with the
gave up
Apple
on the
Watch.
Apple Watch a long time ago.
Yeah. So for me, I really, cause I feel like you be lying. Just the thing, people be lying to themselves. And so in my mind, I'm like, yeah, my sleep is so good, but I really honestly got it for the sleep tracker. Like, I don't have a period anymore, so I don't need to track all that. But I really wanted to know my sleep. And the stuff it
Thanks for
gives
sharing.
you is really amazing. I hate you so much. I don't get a period anymore. Um, so I do
Thanks for
like,
sharing.
yeah, I do like what it tells me. Like, my sleep score is like a 92, is 90 and above every night. Like, because I be telling doctors all the time, they're like, "How's your sleep?" I'm like, "Excellent." And I'm like, "Am I lying? Is it
How many hours a night is that to have a good sleep score?
good?" At least 7 plus.
Fuck!
And so like
I
when I
haven't
was
had 7 hours of sleep in so long. Like, I go to bed, like, 1 o'clock every night. Even, like, not drinking and smoking cigars, I literally have to find something to do with my time because I just can't go to bed that early.
yeah, no, like I really I think also the unfortunate lifestyle change of being back in the office, like I have to go to bed. And so, but the one night I got like 4 hours of sleep one night. And that shit lit up like, bitch. And then it showed me I was in sleep debt. And so it was like, you're 4 hours in the hole. So then I spent all week like I gotta clear the debt. So it
So,
is like the
do you take
metrics there.
naps?
No, I don't take naps.
See, I take naps because I have sleep apnea. So a lot of my sleep isn't good sleep anyway.
But it tells
So,
you that, like, it tracks, like, when you wake up, if you're moving.
yeah, like,
Um,
I got all of that stuff going on. Maybe I should get one. I don't know. It's just another gadget.
it
I
is
got
another gadget. I
I got
mean,
too much shit already, like, hooked up, like
so
Meta
what really
glasses.
did it? Because I didn't wanna pay the 5 for it because it is expensive. But one of my friends has the Amex Platinum card, and they get a $200 credit a year. And so I said, "Oh," and then my health insurance had a 15% off coupon. So I said, "Alright, I could do the coupon, you take the $200 off," and I ended up only paying like 100 something dollars.
Well, like $300-$400?
It was like 350. Mhm. And it's
God
like a
damn.
$500 one too.
Fuck.
Everything's expensive, friend.
Right. I mean, like, I'm like, "Damn," like, I bought the Meta glasses just for my graduation.
You I'm sure you've used them for nasty shit too.
I have not.
I'm
I have I
stunned.
swear to God, I have not.
I literally put somebody's on because I was like, "I wanna see," and I just recorded something dumb, and I'm like, "Alright, show me your app," 'cause I wanted to see the quality of the video. I said, "This is good quality." And naturally, I was like, I can see the POV video already.
Uh, it's probably coming, but hasn't happened yet.
I'm stunned
Um,
you haven't done it. Like, that was my first thought, and you have them and
so I
haven't
think
used
the
one.
biggest thing for me is I have no storage on my phone. So,
Grow up. Yeah.
I'm trying to hold on to this 13 as long as I can. Like,
13.
yes, I got my daughter a new phone, so that's already like 1 hour bill. And every time I look at my cell phone bill, I'm like, why the fuck is AT&T so high when I keep
Yo,
seeing
I was
T-Mobile
thinking
commercials?
they always almost got me because I had wanted to do um I saw somebody on Threads or something was talking about they prepaid $200 for the year with AT&T for their cell phone, and I said, "I need to look into this."
And what
Mhm.
happened?
I didn't look into it yet.
You
Be
prepaid 200 and what happens?
And you have cell service for the whole year.
Fuck no, not for
But
200.
you have to own your phone outright.
That's
I did see that part.
that's 1 month for me. I had 2 lines. That shit
That's
is
why I
expensive. Like,
wanted
that's why
to
I'm like,
look it
I be
up.
wanting to go to T-Mobile so bad
Why T-Mobile?
because it's like $60 a lot.
You might as well go to Boost, Mint Mobile. I was looking at them too, like, I'm not super I'm tired of paying all this money every month.
But in
For
defense, my company does pay a portion of my cell phone bill.
Oh, that's right, you a sales rep, shut up.
I mean, I use it for work.
Well,
They
your
should be responsible.
your Meta glasses, you'll have to report back on that because I am very curious.
I just send it to you.
You don't have to do that. You can just report back on the quality.
You would enjoy watching that stuff.
No, you did you see that meme? It was like, "If you own Meta glasses, then I know you'll wear a wire."
And I'm like, everybody kept posting it, and I'm just like, I don't do anything wrong where I gotta wear a wire anyway, so whatever. But people just act like it's just like the crowd of people who don't have them, and then you see them with the Meta glasses on, like, oh,
You
because
wanted
the
them
one
to
girl who said that, she came back and posted a video of her with them. I think they gave her, like, a free pair. Did you see that?
Mm.
It was, like, the black girl influencer that posted it. It was
Oh,
like
yeah, no, I didn't see it. I just
so
saw the
then after she posted it and said, "You'll wear wire," the next video was her, like, "Me and my Meta glasses." Free Meta glasses or something from Meta, thanks Meta, and then she, like, had them on.
I need to start gaming the internet like this because people who do that stuff win.
But it's, like, crazy because it's so hard to keep the, like, engagement
I think
because
I think people who are just, like, delusional and have the audacity, that's how they win. Like, I literally saw a clip, and it's that stupid podcast. I hate that nigga. Truth Hurts, whatever his name is.
I had to unfollow him.
He gets on my nerves because he be picking the dustiest,
Say anything. He says
broken
anything.
he says anything, but then he had this clip, somebody shared it, and it's this girl on there, no fucking side teeth, busted looking and talking about black women are lazy, and I was like, "I hate this nigga," but
He's so annoying, bro, like, I can't stand him, and then it's like, he seemed like he riding off of his wife's success
so
with her business and stuff, and then he always talking about her and how she looked, and then it's just like, I be wanting to see, like, how tall is he? He looked like he real short. Like, he just looks short, and he always trying to flex. He was like a fat boy or something, because
Oh,
like,
was
when he
he?
because he, like, posted, like, some video of, like, when he was big, and then he was, like, in the gym, but he was, like, flexing, and I'm like, he corny to me. I just be
It's
like, "Man, you a fucking
that
cornball."
tracks. Nobody is cornier than fat people who lose weight and then get skinny. Because then they are just like, "Now I can chip in and be like all the other people who make fun of fat people." They're the worst. Nobody's, especially fat women who lose weight, and I can say it because 'cause I'm fat, but, like, it really, I think it's mental health. It's something,
I
it's
got a
mental.
bone to pick with, like, people who decide to pop out like they popping in their 40s. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like you had all your life to be cool. You had all your life to, like people would be like, "Oh, that person dressed nice. Oh, that person cool." And it's like now you're 40, you trying to run and keep up with, like, all of the latest stuff and be, like, on the internet as somebody who is, like, popping, and it's like, you're 40. Like, it's our time is up. Like, our time is completely up. Like, at this point, you should be focusing on your life insurance plans, maybe getting a trust, like, trying to figure out, like, if your affairs are in order. And for you trying to, like, do the most on the internet at 40 now, I'm just like, "Yeah, that's how I know you always been corny." Like, I always know you was corny because you now starting to pop at 40 when if you was really that person, you wouldn't ever have to reach this hard at this age.
Yeah, I just feel like the internet's made it very easy for people to get validation, and I think people like that, that's what they're seeking. Like, if I these 100 likes, like, people think I'm popping, but, it do be cringe. Like, it's so much that out there people be posting, and I'm like, "So you recorded it, edited it, and posted it and still thought it was okay?" Like, I just really be questioning what people think is cool. And it's also 2 people, like, I'm thinking about somebody in particular, and I don't wanna say their name, but, like, I don't.
I know I seen some people I was talking about. When I said what I said, I was thinking about, like, particular people. Like, yeah, like, yeah, alright, whatever.
I have one more gripe since we're doing internet gripes. I also have a gripe with women who, like, dress really fly, but then they lose weight or get surgery or something, and then it's like, where did the style go? You just wanted to wear cheap $10 outfits. Like, and I just like, I really liked when you used to put that shit on, but
Yeah.
now you just did this to wear Lycra and see-through lace. It really burns my gears, and then I have to be like, unfollow.
Oh, man, it's just so much shit that be going on that I just be like at this age, I just feel like we're in our 40s. I don't know if we need the validation anymore. You know what I
Some
mean? I
people
think
do, some people do,
no,
and
but
I
it's
think
like
it's because it's like, they don't have the self-esteem.
I'm so comfortable walking around in a sweatsuit and my Birkenstocks, no matter what time of year it is. Like, it could be cold out. Like, I just love the fact that if I could just throw on a sweatsuit and go somewhere, like, I'm good. Like, just having to put clothes on and go out and
But
do
that's
stuff.
because you believe in yourself, like, you believe that you're good looking, you believe that you're cool, you're confident. So it's like, I don't care what I got on, I'm still that
Right,
guy.
right.
Same thing with me, like, I don't give a fuck what it is, but I think people who don't have that, that's why they have to do this,
Yeah,
even if they're
yeah,
40,
like, when I
even if
see
they're
people
50.
so, like, I'm at the high school a lot, and you'll be surprised at how many guys come into, like, a high school game dressed up like they're going to the club. Like, where are you coming from? Like, why do you have that shit on? Like, you walking through a high school game and you're like a grown man. Like, what are you doing?
It
Like, are
gets
you trying to like
predatory,
it's
it
just be
gets
like,
predatory.
I swear I'll be at like all these different games at the high school at Poly, and I'll be like, why are these people so dressed up? And I'm like, maybe they're coming from somewhere. I don't know. But I'm just like, people be dressed like they really going somewhere. Like, I'm like, I mean, I'm walking around in my scrubs and shit like that, but I'm just like, people be really dressed like they going somewhere. And I'd be like, maybe it's because they thought it was a big game. I don't know.
I'm telling you, they just
Like, whole
everybody
city about to be out. I don't know. I'm gonna fuck the city up with this one. I don't know.
Oh my god, like, when I die, I hope somebody says that about me. You fucked the
Oh
city
man.
up. I don't know if I will. Okay, speaking of fucking the city up.
Oh no, speaking of dying, real quick,
Okay.
like this is so irresponsible of me.
Oh god.
I got my blood test tomorrow because I got a new life insurance policy. So
Mhm.
I canceled my last one so I didn't get charged 2 days ago, and I canceled it knowing that I would be naked for, like, 3 days. I have no life insurance between now and Saturday. If something fucking happens to me, y'all better get that GoFundMe jumping. Listen, take care of my fucking kids. Make sure y'all help them out, do a scholarship in my name or something. But I was driving the day.
You was
Every time I
Tennessee,
looked down
nigga.
at my phone, it was like, "No, no." I feel like it's like a final destination moment. Like, every time I leave out the house, it's so weird because I was like, I wanted to get more whole life. I wanted to get some whole life. So I, like, started with, like, a low-level whole life plan, and the fact that I haven't been drinking or smoking, I'm not gonna be considered as a smoker.
High risk, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, that saves off some money right there because there's no trace of any tobacco in my system. So I'm like, okay, that's good. My blood pressure is good. I'm sure my cholesterol and everything else looks good because I'm working out and doing all this stuff. I'm like, perfect time to go ahead and add some more life insurance, right? And I'm like, I got like a 3, 4 day window. And my agent was like, oh, make sure you're covered for the next month. And when I looked at, I had to pay like a double bill. I was like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm still covered. But I fucking cut that shit off. I cut it off on the 27th, and I don't think I'm good till the 31st. So if this is definitely pre-taped, so if Monday or Tuesday or something
We'll check
comes and
in.
something has happened to me, just know that I did intentionally didn't have life insurance. It wasn't that I just didn't have life insurance. So,
Oh, you had to put that responsible disclaimer like, "This nigga rocking around in Cartier sunglasses, and he don't even got life insurance."
right, like, I promise you I had a cool 750 and I just upped it to 1.1.
So do it just be me? Like, when people be posting that shit, like, when somebody popular dies, you see a lot of people sharing the thing, and it be like, but nobody say how they died. Like, my nosy ass I be wanting to know, like, what
Oh, I
happened?
asked right away.
Do you really?
I call like, "Yo, sorry to hear that, yeah, I knew him too. I knew him. What happened? Oh shit. Really? Fuck. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I
That's
be wanting
crazy.
to know. And then it's like the same thing too, people go missing, everybody sharing the flyers, and then they just be like, "Found." Well, where were they? I feel
No,
like
you know what?
public is owed an explanation.
So you know what like really changed my perspective on the missing thing and finding out? So it was like maybe 2 years ago, and I know the family pretty not well, like, close, but I know them. I know we grew up and speak to them when I see them, and this little girl was missing, and when the details started to come out, the way the internet and people in Baltimore trashed this man's daughter, like, it was one of those things where I was like, "Damn, sometimes it's better not to even know." Like, like, you can't control and I have daughters, so I can't control if my daughter started texting a teacher or an adult, and then it started to be, like, some flirting, and then you find out that, yeah, this person's missing, but maybe this person went on their own accord. Maybe this person was being a little fast, and then it's like you got start seeing comments like, "This somebody's daughter." Like, people like, "Oh,
Fair.
yeah, fucking fast ass little girl, and where the fuck was the parents? Oh, we fucking looking for this girl for all this time, and you mean to fucking tell me she fucking wanted to be fa" like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa." And it was just, like, got to a point where you started seeing comments from the parents like, "Let us just have this moment." And people were, like, sometimes so invasive that they don't even
That is
care.
true. That
And
is
just
true.
the comments, like, it's one thing to know, but it's like people will come right under, like, a post that they know the parents on and just fucking people don't give a fuck.
They don't, and it's funny because I just like people not realize like you don't have to comment. You can have the thoughts,
Yeah,
but you don't have to publicly say it. Cause
don't
like,
have to press in, don't press in.
oh, put it in your group chat. Right?
Yeah,
That's what I do. I go to my group chat like, "Where was them children at?" I'm not gonna be on
no,
Murder Inc. like, "The fuck from parents?"
man, like, it was like I knew a girl who had something happen and it was on Murder Inc. And, you
I
know,
never want to be anything associated with me on Murder Inc.
so many people was blaming her for the incident that happened
To
with
her?
her significant other, and it was like calling her whores and sluts and
Mm.
you can't trust these bitches. It was never like any accountability that this man just nutted up and wanted to, wild out or being insecure. It was like, oh yeah, she probably was out doing something. But then it's like the education and IQ level of most of the people on Murder Inc. is very fucking low too. So you gotta my biggest thing now is always consider the source. Like if you
Yes.
call me and be like, yo, my girlfriend said this and she said that, and this bitch makes 60,000 and she ain't got no fucking man. So how's she gonna tell me that? I'm like, consider the source. Every friend and every person does not have a right to give you advice or talk to you about your life. Consider the source. When it's coming from some coworker who don't fucking know you, didn't grow up like you or nothing, like, consider the source. Like, you gotta like stop letting people fuck with your peace. And when you consider the source and consider where certain shit is coming from, you're literally easier to like laugh it off and just be like, oh well.
I mean, that is a great point. For people who are not from Baltimore, Murder Inc. is like,
They got them in all other cities though.
do they? I didn't know that.
Yo,
If
it's
you
like
go
Murder Inc. Detroit, Murder
I
Inc.
didn't know that, but
Virginia.
it's like a local ghetto shade room.
But it's about
It's
everybody
like
who got murdered.
Crime Stoppers.
It's like it's like everybody who got murdered, robbed, killed, looking for this person. Like somebody could get killed on Saturday, and Wednesday, Murder Inc. will post a video, and it'd be like, "Damn, he walked that nigga down with the switch." Like, yo, everybody's seen the video. It was a meme yesterday. It was like, um, the grandmother said, "Go outside and get a switch," and the little boy came back with a gun. And I showed it
Not
to my
funny.
daughter, and she's like, "I don't get it." And I was like, "You remember, like, you go outside, you get a switch. That's a branch out the tree to get your ass whooped with." And she was like, "No, no." I'm like, "Okay, don't worry
Not
about it."
raising them children right, Brian.
But I'm like, "Your generation, the switch is a gun." Like, our generation, the switch was
A
you go get a
tree
branch
limb.
off that tree, you pick out which you wanna
And
get
you
your
pick
ass
out the
whooped
little
with.
weak one and then be like, "Don't
Yeah,
bring no little bullshit in here either."
right. Get the strap.
Oh, this generation is so we're fucked.
They don't but the crazy thing is you see how much the liquor industry has dropped, where
Yes. Like,
'cause this
young
generation is not drinking, like the
drinking.
younger generation.
They're
They're
not
smoking, they're
drinking, they're not
vaping.
dating, they're not fucking, they're not doing any of the things that you should be doing. Well, should and should not. Like, that stuff builds character.
Getting fucked or drinking. Which one?
I won't say drinking because I didn't do a lot of underage drinking, but, I mean, when you're trying to the ingenuity of trying to hook up with somebody in a space where your parents are dropping you off and the timing, you got 30 minutes. That's ingenuity that builds character. These kids don't do this no more. Now they got an Uber. Fuck you. Imma get this Uber and go over here, and you
Yo,
get billed for them to go.
but that was, like, how I used to get to stay later at my girlfriend's house when I was in high school, because it was always the fact that I had no way to get home. So I'm like, I called the hack, I called, um, I called the cab, I called the hack, and I called the sedan. So sedan service was like something, something 551212 or something, and you call a number, and you literally, like, could be waiting for, like, 3 hours, and that motherfucker just pull up.
Literally.
So it's like, I would lie and be like, "I called a sedan, mom waiting for a sedan," and then, like, it gets to a certain point, she like, "You better walk your ass home." And I remember, like, walking home, like, 2 miles, like, literally, like, 2 miles, 1 o'clock in the morning, like, "I'm gonna get robbed, I'm gonna get stuck up, something's gonna happen, but I better get my ass home because I lied about the sedan all night." But that was how I got extra time.
But that was the one downside to, definitely going to private school because we all live so far out. So it wasn't like we weren't walking nowhere. But the one time we would do stuff like, "Alright, let's meet at the bowling alley," or something like that, like, get dropped off, and then, like, 1 or 2 of us, like my friend Drew, and he had a car, and it would be like 10 of us in this Nissan Maxima. Because we were like, "We gonna go here, and then we gonna come back." And by the time all our parents pick us up, like, that's how we had but you build ingenuity,
Yeah, I just
smarts,
think
logistics management, because you gotta
having kids at that age now is, like, really scary, but the crazy part is they don't go anywhere. So it's like, it's weird because they don't go anywhere and they don't have a way to get anywhere. So, like, with my daughter
crazy
being
because they have these they can do anything and go anywhere.
I know, but they don't leave the house. They sit in their room. Like, my kids will be home with me, and they will, like, be in their rooms the entire time. Like, they don't utilize other areas of the house. Like, it just, like, literally, like, eat, go back to their room, eat, go back. I'm like, "You would love jail." Like, you're gonna love prison if you go to prison because this is, like, what it's like for you. I was outside, I was running around. I mean, I don't know what it's gonna look like when my daughter turns 16 in April, and then she can get a car in October. I'm definitely getting her car because 'cause I'm tired of picking her up from school, dropping off to practice, waiting at the practices, like, I'm looking forward to that day.
I think kids should do it because all of that stuff, like, builds your toolbox to
Yeah,
be a person, right? And so
yeah,
I
because
think
that's
that's why these kids are all stunted because they just use these fucking phones and they don't know how to do nothing else.
well, that's why my thing is, like, I wanna see my daughters do as much as they can do outside, like, when they're like, "Can I"
Oh my god,
Yes,
do you shave your armpits?
I do. So, funny story behind that was, like, I think, like
I'm sorry. For people who
no, so
can't see the
funny story,
video,
like
he's up here flexing for me in this sleeveless shirt,
no, I'm actually
and
kinda
they're
cold because 'cause
smooth.
I'm in the basement, and I didn't wanna be in, like, in my
They're
bed.
they're
But
smooth.
no, so what happened was, like, I was using a deodorant, and I felt like it just wasn't washing out. It was like a weirdness because it was, like, so much hair that I'll be like, "Wash it," but it was, like, almost like a mildew,
Residue?
like a residue, but it wasn't like a smell, but it was just like, "It's not all coming out," and I'm, like, freaking out, like, "It's not all coming out," and then it would, like, knot up, and it would be, like you could, like, almost pull the hair and the deodorant, so it was, like I got to a point where I just started just shaving it, and it was just, like, that much easier, and then, as far as, like, my chest hair, like, I'm really hairy, so it's like when I work out in the gym, like, I sweat extra even more when I'm, like, hairy everywhere. So you'll
So
have,
do
like
you wax?
no, I just shave.
You shave your chest too?
I shave my chest, um, just I mean, it's like I'm really hairy, and it's like I hate when it, like, beat up, and it, like, feel like an old man, and so it's just like I don't know, like, I'm just real funny about hair, but I don't wax because when I did try to wax it, I broke out in hives, like, all over. It wasn't hives, but it was just like it went
Like
too
an
deep.
irritation, yeah.
Yeah, and the, dermatologist was like, "It just went too deep. You can't wax." So I went back and got my back done. It was like, maybe my back will be different, and my whole back was just covered. And it was like on vacation, like, just red spots everywhere, like
That was
'cause it's
like,
just like, that hairy back you have as a dad when you get out the pool? It just like it just I don't know. I was like, I just gotta get this cleaned up, and
That was
it didn't
like
work.
Harry on Sex and the City.
Yeah, so it was like I don't know. Like I'm like I'm not with the like bald pube area. Like I don't want to be bald. I just want to like have a nice, respectable garden. But I just don't like. I'm not with the bald porn look. You know what I mean? Just more chest, underarms.
Do you
That's
do
it.
your legs?
No, no,
Okay, I'm like, yeah, that's excessive. But
that's gay.
I wouldn't have judged you.
No, that's gay. Like I think if you wax your whole body and all of that, and you doing your pube area and you waxing it up in your gooch, you planning for something else.
What if you're a girl, like, want a clean
No,
plate?
women.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a girl, like, she like, eating your booty, but she's like, "You gotta get this hair gone."
I don't want my booty ate. So there you have it. Maybe
What if
that'll
she
keep
what
maybe
if she's
that'll keep
like
you out of
what
there.
if
Nah, I don't want
It's funny, I
no
was asking my wax girl, and I was like, "What's the oldest person you wax?"
that's
And
an interesting question.
she was like, "Why are you asking that?" And I was like, because I was like, I'm so mad that like I wish somebody had told me about laser that you had to do it when you're younger or whatever. And so I was like, so I'm just sitting here thinking, I was like, while you were waxing me, I'm like, am I gonna be 65? Still coming here for Jessica to be like, and she was like,
Well, technically speaking, yeah, because that's how she makes her money.
so she was like, the oldest person she waxed is 77. And I was like, I wanna be 77 still getting Brazilians.
So, but at what point do you feel like you don't even give a fuck? Like, is it 65?
I don't know because I'm so used to it. So, I don't know.
At this point, do you feel well, you're clearly not having sex, so it's definitely for you.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I'm
yeah, I
like,
mean, if it's for you, that's fine. Like, I think some people literally go without doing it when they're not active.
"Oh, yeah,
And then
no." Yeah, and that's the thing, like, my friends, like, "You really like that because 'cause I'm never like, "I haven't gone in, like, 7 months," or, "I'm not seeing nobody," or, "I can only go for vacation." No, every 5 weeks, we're outta here.
yeah,
So,
just
yeah, no, I'm just like but when she said it, I was like, I just can't be imagine being 77 and climbing up on that table and being like, "Happy baby."
yo, I was thinking the other day, and I just had weird thoughts like that. I was in Pikesville, and I was like about to go to Trader Joe's, and I was by a European Wax Center, and I was like, I just want to start yelling out my car like when women walking in there, get that pussy waxed, and then when they come out like, she got that pussy waxed. I'm like, I don't know why that even crossed my mind, but I was like, I could see me sitting in the parking lot in the back of my pickup with a fucking bullhorn and doing that shit all day to the
And getting
point where like
arrested.
women just start looking around and just run into their car. Like I just was like, that shit would be so funny. Like I could be one of these guys who make a whole bunch of money off the internet doing pranks and shit like that. I definitely like I
Do it.
follow like the official JJ who be doing the stud. He be like chasing studs. Yo, I could do this shit.
Why is he chasing studs?
He be acting like he trying to, fuck him or whatever. Like, he be like, "So what's up?" And they be like, "Excuse me?" And he'd be like, "You're very beautiful and handsome." And they be like, "What?" And he'd be like, "You're very beautiful and handsome." And then that's when they, like, instantly get an attitude. And he'd be like, "I'm saying I'm trying to take you out." And they'd be like, "Yo, I don't fuck with niggas like that. Yo, get the fuck out of here, yo. I ain't that type of nigga." Like, they really think they men. It just be so funny.
Yeah, that
Sometimes they
sounds
play along and laugh and joke. The girl was like, "You gonna let me go first?" Stuff like that. But it's just funny.
wow. Yeah, no, I haven't seen his stuff. I could see you being a prankster. Go ahead and get it poppin so we can, you can get this money. Get this money.
I don't think it's worth it. Like where they got started at to where they go, it's a lot. I did see a video, a viral clip. Well, what's the name? Say he went viral. God, what's his name? The little short guy, light skinned guy that was here that sold out all the shows. One from
Oh,
Chicago.
yeah, I know you're talking about, yes.
Yes. So he's very funny. His show was good, and he was on the Pivot, and he said, "I knew when I woke up and I had 3.5 million views that like I was ready. Like that was like my viral moment, right?" And he was like, "My mom seen it, and my mom was like." you can stay as long as you need to. Like, just focus on the comedy thing, keep doing your thing."
That's
And then he was
nice.
like his dad came to him and was like, "I was laughing at you, but I wasn't laughing with you. Like, I was laughing at you." And he was like, "I believe in you now." And he was like, it like really meant something to him. And it was kinda like, "Oh, man, that's, like, really dope," because, like, people be chasing this shit. And just imagine how many people who was like, "Man, that nigga stay in his mother house," you know what I mean? And he just waiting for that moment to really, like, pop. And then there was, like, people in the comments like, "'Cause when you worked at the job and I remember the day you came in and quit." And then he was talking about how when he
Wow.
pulled up to Chicago and, everybody was lined up outside, and he was like, it hit him like, "Damn, like, they here for me." And he, like, took
Yeah.
a selfie, like, getting out his car. But yeah, he funny, the one who'll be like, "I know you fucking lying."
Yeah, he is funny. You know
Yeah.
who else be killing it? He has a wild Drewski, yo.
Yo, Drewski, at first I was like, "This nigga not that funny." And it, like, I took everything in me to, like, not like him, especially after he did the Omega one. I was like, "Oh, hell no." And then when I started, like, getting into more of his material, I'm like, "I can't even fucking deny it. This dude,
Yo,
yo, that
it just be so spot on. Like, the one that really had me dying was when he reenacted the people who be pushing the wheelchair people in the airport.
right,
That one, this one that he just did with the pastors.
the pastors." But the one at, like, a Amazon
Yeah.
when he hanging out with the girl, and then a dude said something to the girl, he was like, yo, he was, like, beefing with his whole family was in the car when he went outside. But the pastor one was so funny because my mother got mad. Like, my mother literally like, my mother posted a clown gif and then posted a clown face in the chat, and I'm like, "Come on, ma." But she don't play about church
She don't play
and
about
God.
church. You know, older Black people wasn't
But they
gonna.
take but people took it as if he was talking about God. No, he was not talking about
He's talking
God.
about them
He was
raggedy ass
talking about
pastors.
these pastors who I feel like a lot of times take people away from the word because it's so hard for me. I already got ADHD. I already can't focus. And y'all be coming in church wearing dresses and all that shit. Like, I feel like this immense feeling of being horny when I'm in church. Like, I just feel horny. Like, I don't know what it is. The devil be on my back. Like, yo, I'll be horny as fuck. Like,
Who said this?
I'm just tell I can we be open here?
Always, of course.
Right, right.
That's
So
what
I'm
I was about to
just
say. This episode was really, we were here. Here you go. I get really horny in church.
no,
Why?
it's just a feeling like I always felt like I might have sent you the thing where the guy was praying. It was like thoughts during prayer, and then all of a sudden these ladies with titties and asses was bouncing. He was like trying to pray real hard. He was like, "Get
Yeah.
out of my head! Get out of my head!" That's how it be. But then it's like you go to these churches, and it's hard for me to lock in when the pastor is doing the most from the pulpit because now you're distracting away from the word. You know, pastors be having on like an $800 Prada sweatshirt. You got on this, and then some of them it'd be like, to me, what really kills me is like some of them wear designer just to be like cool, but it's like the clothes are wearing you instead
Yeah,
of
they
you
have
wearing.
no style. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like somebody like, yeah, of course you got the money, but I don't know what message you send into the congregation that
Yeah,
you
they're
gotta have on all of these labels and be dressed a certain way. Is it to show us like if you follow God, you can have these things, or it's like I got these things because I'm faith. I don't understand what the message is showing versus just being in a robe where people just used to be in a robe. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like it just be so much of a show sometimes that all of those things distract us. Well, me, I can't say what it does to anybody else. It distract people from the word, and I get there sometimes, and I'm just like, I don't know if I left out feeling more full than I did when I walked in, and I'm just like,
Well, all churches don't move you.
yeah, I know,
Yeah, for me, like all churches don't move me. Sometimes I'm just like, the singing was good.
yeah, right, and that's the part where I'll be like, and that's the part where I'll be like, I don't want to go just because it's gonna make you happy that I came to church with you this weekend. You know what I mean? Like, cause one thing about a black woman, you know what I mean? Like, they want you to go to church. And when you walk up in that church with them, they got a different strut that day. Like, yeah, bitch, I got my man with me today.
Now I got my man.
My man, my man, my man.
My man, my man, my man. You
So
know,
it's
that song, I really wanted to like it, but it actually is pretty fucking terrible, Megan. The video is great, 'cause, like, she could throw that ass, but I be in the car and I love the Total sample, but it be like, "Pop your pussy for your man, bitch." I hate that part, and it goes for too long, like, "Okay, I got it. Imma pop my pussy."
I don't think it's for you. It's for a little younger
Oh, I'm
or
too old? Okay.
it's funny because somebody said all the things that Megan and Glorilla and these women have told y'all, they're not doing it. They're doing the exact opposite. You know, Glorilla is with the one dude that used to play for the Lakers. Megan is with Clay, and they tricked y'all into thinking that like niggas ain't shit, and they over there like feeding their men, showing up, being present, doing all of the things, and their music is like fuck a nigga, fuck a nigga. It was like these artists are always tricking us to believe like this is how they living their life, and they go home in the mansions talking about killing people and stuff.
You know, I be saying, like, niggas ain't shit, but, a nigga would be nice, but it just gotta be the right nigga, and I think that's just where I'm at with it, so
Yeah,
and too many of these
yeah.
niggas not right, so
I believe he's coming in 2026.
we'll see.
One of these men just gonna come in your DM.
Yeah. Ugh.
I feel like it's gonna be like
Men
a
be so
Baltimore.
lazy in the DM.
It's gonna be like a Baltimore, DC, Philly. I'm picking up vibes from. I see a taller, dark man.
I'm listening.
If you're on Patreon, you can see that I'm tapping into
He's
my inner.
conjuring it up.
I'm tapping into my inner Zen now that I'm a yogi. Um,
Where you be
I
taking you?
see this man appearing and he's gonna move into your house, and it's not gonna be because he doesn't have his own place. His lease is gonna be up in about 3 months once you guys start dating, but that doesn't mean that he didn't have his own, okay? I don't want you to feel that, and I want you to be open to this man being a little shy in the beginning,
Okay.
but becoming a little bit more open as you host game nights and different things like that at your house with this new man. Are you receiving this?
Besides him being homeless? Sure.
Not homeless. He has a lease. It's
Oh.
gonna end, but the drive back and forth is gonna allow you guys to move in faster than you would like. Okay?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
that's how they be on the radio when people call up and they be like, I'm dating this woman, and they be like, did somebody get caught cheating? And they'll say yes or no. And if they say yes, they'll be like, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. You are getting over something. And then if they say no, there's been no infidelity, they say, because he's the one. And you're missing the point that this guy has been faithful to you. You checked his phone, didn't you? And they'd be like, yes. There was nothing there. I'd be like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Me too. Alright, what's your final word, Joe?
All right. Final word is if you didn't do a dry January and you need like a reset, definitely find that one vice that you feel like is, oh, you make an excuse as to why you do it, whether it's drinking or I need a drink, I need my wine or something. Just take some time away from it and see what kind of clarity you can get from it and lock in on something else, whether it's the gym, whether it's your diet, whatever it is, just like try to get better this year and see where you can grow from there. Um, that's good. And then I'm gonna do like 4 or 5 yoga pop-ups.
Are you really?
Um,
I will come.
I'm not doing the yoga, okay?
I
I'm not the
figured you'll have an
instructor.
instructor, yeah.
Yeah, but, I know a dope black yoga instructor that I had connected with years ago. We had talked about possibly opening a yoga studio. Like, my entrepreneurial mind was like, "Oh, this would be really dope. Like, I'd love to go in business with you." Time went past. I went to some of our classes, and I just reconnected again and, did a class at Core Yoga this week, and I'm like, "It's 5 black people, all the rest of them white," and I'm like, "We don't have yoga in West County
Yes,
area."
that's my thing. I want one of these studios where I don't have to go to Fells or
Yes, yes.
I don't wanna go
And
to the White
so
L. I want to stay in the Black Butterfly.
right, and so I'm like, if I can host about 4 or 5 straight weeks, self-care Sunday, yoga, 3 to 4 PM, come to this location, boom, you know, I think it's gonna work. It's not even for me, like, I don't even care because 'cause I'm not making any money from it. I just wanna be, like, promote the healthy lifestyle aspect. Falls in line with what I was doing with, like, the Baltimore biker stuff, working out, and people be in the DM like, "Oh, let me know next time you go." Like, "Come on, bitch, don't try to yoga your way into some dick." Like, that's not happening. Like, you're not about to be like, "Oh, let me know the next time you go to yoga," then it's like we on a fucking date. No, that's not happening. So what I'll do is I'll host a
I
series of
definitely just tried to do that with a workout, like, don't you
but it's so funny because I feel like a lot of black women and men don't know how to use the gym, and people are so afraid to get a trainer, and I think
Yeah, I had
this,
a
like
trainer a while ago.
I think it's good though because it's like I was telling my daughter, she's 20, and I'm like, "You gotta learn how to use all of the gym, and if not, your $75 membership is just gonna go to waste, but more importantly, I can show you some stuff, but you need somebody who you're paying that's gonna give you workouts, leave out of there with the workout in mind, put it in your notes, remember certain things that you did that felt good, that you liked a certain exercise, even some stuff you don't like doing. But learn the gym so you feel comfortable and go to a gym where where you work out, you feel comfortable and you don't feel judged. Because Planet Fitness and some of these other gyms, they trash. But like certain gyms you go to, like my gym is like a
That's for,
weightlifting.
like, seriousness people.
But because it's seriousness, it's not a lot of foolishness. So
I can
most people
respect
think
that.
that if they go to my gym and they're out of shape or whatever, like people care. I feel like you draw inspiration from being around people who just rip the fuck up. And then you got some people who you can see on that journey and you see them making small changes. But I always say like your environment is so huge. Like, if you walk into somewhere and you feel like, "Oh my god, like, I'm big, I don't wanna be on a treadmill, people gonna laugh at me because 'cause I'm walking at 2.5," like, go fucking get it, and if you're at the right gym, nobody cares. If you're at LA Fitness and you walking around and everybody got on Lycra and see-through shit, and it's like a big fucking hookup community, yeah, you're gonna be like, "Yeah, I don't wanna work out here." But, yeah, my gym is like the Exile of the West, Anarchy, and
Yeah,
then
I'm like,
on the
"You
E
the highfalutin gym."
yeah, well, I mean, it's a good gym, I just feel like it's all people there. I mean, it's all types of people there, but most people are so serious that they come in and they get after it. And it's like when I go in, I draw inspiration. I find like the weakest person in the room, the biggest person in the room, the strongest person in the room. And I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it. If this person can do it, I can do it. And it's like when I feel like I just don't want to do it, I just draw inspiration off other people.
Fair enough. Well, look, Imma be in there. Imma try to keep this booty high.
You coming to Anarchy?
No,
Oh, I
I'm
thought you
not
just
that
said you're gonna be in there.
well, like, I'll be in the gym. I'm not gonna maybe I'll build up to there, but I won't be there right now.
Okay, well, when you feel like it, come at your own leisure. I know a lot of people like brick bodies in Ricestown.
Yeah, and that's
Uh,
the thing, like,
brick
trying to
bodies
build
and
I'm trying to build the muscle.
but that's the thing, like, you gotta just get in there, and I honestly think, like, having a good trainer, not just any trainer, but having a good trainer there's a lot of trainers who have private studios where there's, like, one-on-one classes and you're, like, not in there with 1,500 people, and they're really giving you a workout. And then there's some trainers where you're working out with 8 people, and I don't know how they're training you when it's a cat call because training to me is like buying a custom piece of clothing. It's only for you. Like, I can't tell you do 20 reps of the same leg thing that I'm telling Bashira to do. Bashira might need more weight and do 10 reps, and you might need 30 reps at a lower rate to build a certain stamina. And then now we're working to where you are now where Bashira is, or vice versa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just like when I see 4 or 5 people training with the same person, I'm like, how did this group get together? Like, is it just because they can all work out at 6 o'clock? You know what I mean?
And it usually is just that.
Hey, and I mean, I'm like, cool, get your money how you get it. Um,
That was my struggle when I it was good at first, and then towards the end, it was like the people, because it was just based off schedule. It's like you over here complaining, but I actually like to lift. I didn't like cardio, but throw that weight on there. I'm gonna bust it. I liked it. Now I'm not. I don't want to run no miles though.
No,
So
so the good thing is about cardio is, like, I will say the best thing about cardio is you can always do it at home. So,
yes,
like,
and so
this
that
walking pad people keep talking about, I ain't know nothing about no fucking walking pad till, like, last week.
yeah, I got my mom one
But,
last year. Mhm.
yeah, just walking around your complex,
I do that.
going for a walk at the quarry. Like, those are the things that, like, walking through the mall, like, this time of year, it's, like, perfect. If you live by a fucking dead mall, like, I don't advise you to walk through there. You might fucking get you might fucking get molested in that mall. But we're not gonna
I don't
say
even know what mall he's talking about, but,
there's a s there's a lot of them. I can name 5 of them in this area.
for
Malls are
sure.
dead.
Malls are
Malls
dead,
are
but, like,
fucking dead.
at work, what I do is, like, my floor, if you do 2 laps on my floor, 3 laps is a quarter of a mile.
Okay.
So, I try to do that, like, 4 times a day, do 3 laps
And
real quick.
drinking your water and all of that. But, yeah, it's just small baby steps. Like, I remember, like, walking in the gym and being intimidated because I wasn't where I wanted to be, and I think the biggest step was just like, "Yo, you know what? Imma get this trainer." And when I got a trainer, and I think I was 32, maybe 33, something like that. I know I was, like, fairly young when I did it, but it was the best thing I did because I started to learn stuff, and then when it came time for me to work out, it was easy for me to put a workout into Google and say, "Give me exercises for the day," but I knew what machines to use and what they were called. Because people were like, "Oh, you can put a workout in ChatGPT." That don't mean anything if you don't know how to fucking do it.
Yeah, like, it can tell you all the things. So that's the fun thing,
Yeah,
like, I am helpful, like, I know how to lift weights because I remember that from the trainer. So, but
yeah.
yeah, so I will be not at your gym, but I will be in the gym.
Well, stick with it. You're looking good. Face is extremely small. Eyebrows, I don't know what's going on with these eyebrows.
He keeps talking about it, but I feel like I
I'm
didn't do
just like, I
anything.
feel like they different. I don't know, like, they so thin. Like, were they thicker before?
Not recently.
Eh,
I think it's just the shine. It's the glow on my forehead right now.
got a little extra grease on there.
Bye, yo.
Alright, have a good one.
All right, y'all, that's it for this week's episode. I want to thank the homie, our problematic fave, Brian, for dropping by. I want to thank you all for sticking it out for this episode. And if you enjoyed it, I encourage you to listen and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, YouTube, or any apps that you listen to your favorites. Don't forget to leave us a 5-star review. We need some goddamn new 5-star reviews, okay? So head on over to Apple Podcasts, head on over to Spotify. Click 5 stars. You don't even have to type anything. You just need to click, 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 clack, and leave us a little 5-star. Uh, follow us on all social media. Share the episode with those you love, those you don't love, those you fucking hate. I don't make these goddamn reels for nothing, okay? Have a dope ass week. Stay healthy, stay safe, and stay sane. Stay warm because it's cold as fuck. Thank you for listening. And remember, the ratchet in me always honors the ratchet in you. Namaste. Until next time.